Greeting, this is Ahmad from Global Project Control. In this session, we want to talk about circular loop in the project. Recently, I updated my project, but I found that we have circular loop on my project. So what should I do to fix it? You know that for the project, we should have a step forward for all activity. But if we step forward for some of activity and then backward to the previous activity again, the circular loops happen. So what is the circular loops? Let me to describe you the logic of this. When P6 notify you about the circular loops, it means that if this is your activity's name and you want to proceed to the activity B as a successor, then the activity A is the predecessor of activity B and activity C is the successor of activity B. So you step forward as you see to the next activity and so on to the finish of project. But sometimes during the updating of the project, maybe you link the wrong relationship to your project and you have a circular loop and you come back to the project previous activity. If I want to show it to you by arrow, you can find it. Activity F have a wrong relationship. It's referred as a successor to the activity A. But if connected to the activity A, we face it with loop error because it's gonna be a start from activity A again and continue the sequence by activity B. So we did this activity and it is the loop error. P6 notify us for this kind of error. So let's to proceed for Primavera P6 and find out what happened in the project. I have put two extra relationship to my project and create the loop. If I toggle on a schedule and do it, I found that this pop-up appear and inform me for loop 1 and loop 2. But if I toggle on OK, it's disappear. You have two solutions to find this. You can over here select all by Control A and use Control C. Then go to the Excel and paste the information. These are your loops in a project. But another solution is when you do the schedule, you have the view log. I highly recommend you to use the log every time you do the schedule. And on the view log, if you scroll down, you have in the error section, you have the loops information, which I marked for you. If I right click, I can copy and paste it in Excel. This is the loop 1 and this is the loop 2. Loop 2, loop 1. So how can I proceed for the loop and find out what happened in my project? Let's do track the two loops first. Shipment is the predecessor of excavation and then bar bending, filling, concreting, grouting, and again shipment. For the loop 2 is the same. Shipment, excavation, bar bending, filling, concreting, grouting, and again shipment. So maybe we have extra relationship or maybe we only need to correct it by add another relationship or maybe we need to only delete it. So let's do split the page and find out what happened to our project. We need to track based on information which I have here. For shipment, successor next is excavation. The next one is bar bending. Next one is filling, concreting, grouting, and then again we have shipment over here. So you have two solutions. You can remove this relationship like this, or you can modify it by add proper relationship to your project. Let me to remove it. And if I schedule the project again, you will find out I only have one loop. So let me to find this activity again and track these activities. Excavation, bar bending, filling, concreting, grouting, and after that, in a successor, we have a shipment again. So this is the cause of loop 2. You can't compare this activity ID will be this. So we face it with loop error. Let me to mark it so you can find out this is the loop, and again after grouting we want to track for excavation. It is not correct because we should step forward in the project, and any backward action it means that we face it with loop error. And we have circular relationship. So if you want to remove this relationship, you can select it and remove it. But another things maybe is helpful for you. If you want to visually follow the relationship in your project, you can change your group and sort from WS and sort it as a table. Then you should go through the start and sort it your activity based on the start. Then you can find out what is the proper relationship between your activity, and you can track them more easily. That is my all trick for removing loop in your project. But if you need more information, you can visit my website globalprojectcontrol.com and find out more videos in our website. Also, if you have any question from Global Project Control, you can send your question to askme@globalprojectcontrol.com. Please subscribe on our channel and support us. I hope this lesson is useful for you. Please keep in touch with my LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook for further lesson. Also, you can visit my website www.globalprojectcontrol.com in order to find all of my lesson and courses in the same time. Thank you for your subscription at my YouTube channel.